Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. So do you know what today is? Fall has begun and summer is over. And fall is my favorite time of the year. Why? Because it has Halloween in it, and then Thanksgiving, and the whole chilly months that I prefer, especially in Las Vegas. Can you believe today was thunderstorming rain in Las Vegas, which we definitely need. I know you people in the Midwest and the East Coast could definitely use a break from the rain, but us people here in the desert, we definitely need the rain. All the rain we can get. Cloudy days, oh, they're my favorite. So today we're doing a fall slash Halloween slash, rock and roll, dark, sultry, smoky eye look with the new Unearthly Cosmetics Gothic Romance palette. Now it's mostly mattes, but it's a neutral palette with it has some pinks, it has reds, it has some neutrals, it has your dark depth colors, and it has 4 shimmers. It's this one, this one, this one, Golden Veil, and Ethereal Light. I used Crave Bloom before, and it's a purple to green. See that duo shift, multi-shift? It's beautiful. I do love that. But today I may be using from the Danessa Myricks. I got number 1 and number 2. And I've been using them all month and I love them. So I may be using one of those today as well. Today for foundation, I'm using the new HY-Glam foundation by Natasha Denona. And I got shade N4. I have it on today. I don't love it. It's okay. And I'll talk later, but there's many foundations that are better for the same price and for less the price. This is like the 4th time I'm using it, and it's already, it gathers here. If I have mature skin, so wherever part of your flesh and your skin or your face that moves, or like around your mouth and smile lines, that's where it creases really bad. So, and it's horrible on my nose. See this? And I let it self-set a little bit, but I also use light powder. And it's just, and I used this primer today. And it seems like it's not really working good for that. Yesterday I used it, and this primer from e.l.f. was better. So definitely going to use this primer again, but I don't know. When we look at it, it looks awful. Anyway, for contour, I'm using the new Haus Labs Precision Sculpt Shaping Balm. And I got the shade Chisel. It's very cool tone. Very cool tone. I used it here. It's really dark. I'm also using some of this Haus Labs, the Cinnamon Blush. I put some of that on as a kind of a bronzer blush. A blonzer. I'm going to probably put a regular blush on later, but for now, let's do our eyes. For a primer, I have It Cosmetics Courageous Cream, and it's just an eyeshadow stick, but it matches my skin tone really well, and it seems to work pretty well. Today, I'm also using these brushes from What's Up Cosmetics, What's Up Beauty. And I've had them for a while and I haven't even used them yet. I love natural hair makeup brushes, like with goat hair. I just think they are superior over synthetic. I think for foundations and like cream products, I definitely think synthetic brushes work better. But when it comes to eyeshadow, I'm sorry, but and I have ones from Sonia G that I love, and from Refer I have a whole bunch, and I also love those as well. But I'm really excited to use these. So I'm using Wilted Rose for my crease. I love mauve tones. I'm not a fan of warm tones. This Wilted Rose is kind of like neutral. It's like a very muted terracotta, you know, but it does work really well as a blending transition type of shade. Now I have to say real quick is that my favorite palette from Unearthly Cosmetics most of the year has been the Shadow Petal palette. And you could see I went to Europe twice this year, and I've taken it twice. So it's like I love these tones. I love mauves, I love berries, I love purples, I love reds, burgundies. It's just even in this, it doesn't matter what time of year, it's my favorite. So I'm going to probably still do a similar look like that out of this. So I will be using Wilted Rose and some of these down here. I don't think that one at all. No, you can use Scotch tape or some kind of a stencil, but you can also use your index finger, and you can get a little bit of a, not that much of a harsh line, but you can at least get the whole shadow positioned whichever direction you want, which for me, I want it going up. Now right now I'm going to use, so I've used this shade and this shade. Now I'm going to go into this, and then I'll probably deepen it a little bit with this. Now I'm going to that darker shade, Chapel Doors. It's like a dark cool tone brown. I'm coating my whole lid with this tapping motion so you don't get fallout. That's intense. But, you know, when we trust me, it's a process. So when you put the shimmer over top of this, it's gonna look amazing. And this is a great smoky eye for like the holidays. Now I know I have a scar here, and it's always hard. It's since I was a child. It was a little bicycle accident, but I had stitches. But it's always hard to like. It's a challenge to get that to be blended really well. So I always do the best I can. Some days it seems to be worse than others, but it is what it is, folks. So now I don't know if I should tight line but do some liner, or I guess I should do the shadow, the shimmer shadow. I think I'm going to be using the Danessa Myricks number 2 in, let's see, the metallic shade Orion Nebula. And it's kind of like a purple. And I think that might be perfect. I'm using my favorite gel black eyeliner by Inglot, and the name is 77, so it's black, and it's my favorite. And it costs like 15 bucks, and you can order it on Amazon now, or Inglot.com, and I think Beautylish also has it. So it's a little messy right now, but trust the process. We're going to blend it out, but not yet. If we blend it now, it'll look too black. So let it dry a little bit. We'll blend it with the shadow. Meanwhile, as that's drying, I'm going to do the other side. I don't go that far inside the corner of my eye. It seems to, because of just aging, and when I'm blinking my eyes, it just, when I'm blinking, it sometimes smudges. It just, you know, it's about longevity. I mean, it'll look good for a couple hours, but I want it to look good for like 8 hours. And this is kind of waterproof, but within reason. You know, everything is waterproof within reason. So lately I've been curling my lashes. I love the eyelash curler by Shiseido. It's my favorite. I've had quite a few over the years, and this one is my favorite. Mascara, I'm using the one by Cali Ray. For my top lashes. My bottom lashes, it's always my favorite. It's the Hydrofuge Lash Waterproof Stiletto by Maybelline. And I've been using, this is like, I've repurchased this like 10 times. So I use that for the bottom lash. Now the blush I'm going to use is not the one I'm showing you right now. The one I'm showing you right now is one that I just got when I was in Belgium last month, and it's by Kiko Milano. I actually went to the Kiko Milano boutique, and they had this left over from the summer collection. It was the Juicy Fizz collection, and I got this blush, and it's the Cheeks Up blush, number 1, Cheeks on the Beach. And it is creamy. It's a cream blush, but it is amazing. It's so bright. It's so beautiful. Now, I want to use that, but maybe in a future tutorial. But today, I want to show these Dream Cream blushes were released by Give Me Glow Cosmetics. I'd say before the summer, maybe the spring, and I bought 2 of them. And they're like this. I bought Dolly Pop, which is this one, and Pop That Peony, this one. So the packaging is amazing. So it's a cream blush, so it pops open like that and then has this protective plastic film. So then you just flip it over and there you go. And it's like a really peachy pink color. And but I'm doing more of a berry tone, so we're going to use Pop That Peony. And these are amazing. They're really easy to work with. And they have blushes, they have blush brushes to go with them, and they have like a multiple different ones, but I got this brush. It came free. If you buy 2 blushes, you got a free brush when they first were released. So I like these. They're great for cream products. So I think I'm going to pick up a few more. I mean, look how they really work. They're amazing. They're amazing cream blushes. Give Me Glow Cosmetics, and they're actually revamping their whole line. I don't know if they're going to discontinue these and re-release them in new packaging. I don't know, because these are great, but I heard that they're going to bring out bronzers equivalent to this. So that'll be exciting. And I think that's going to happen within the next few months. I'm also going to use a little bit of a highlighter, and I'm going to use the one by Fenty. And it is the Kilowatt Lightning Dust Fire Crystal. And I've had this for a long time. And I kind of use both. I just kind of dust over the both. And I bought these lashes from, actually I got these off Amazon. They're called the Fared Lash, and 15 millimeter, the ZO5/8. And they're like a 3/4 lash, and that's what my preference has been lately. So, but I thought I'd want to try these. For lipstick today, I'm using the new one, the collab with Courtney Quarantine by Unearthly as well. The Menacing Matte with Courtney Quarantine. She released 3 different lipsticks, but this was the nude one, and I knew I wouldn't use the others, so I just got this one. And it's a pretty cool tone nude. And the lip liner I'm going to use is also from Unearthly, and it's Foggy. And it's like a muted mauve color. Now, if you want to get a good lip line, use your tongue inside the bottom lip, and I don't think it works that good for the top lip, but if you do for the bottom lip, when you do that, it's a good trick for lining your bottom line. I overdraw my top lip just a little bit, not too much, but I'm not opposed to that. I'll extend the lip line as much as you want. If it makes you happy, then do it. Now these mattes are really creamy. They don't dry out your lips. Now I could have used a cooler tone lip liner, like a really cool tone brown or tan colored, and it would have kept the whole lipstick, the whole lip look really cool tone. But since the eye look I'm doing today, I just thought this would look better. Now, real quick, like I said, I'm using the Natasha Denona HY-Glam. I want you to see. And now I've only had it on for like, I don't know, like an hour or so. I want you to see. You see that? And see under the nose? So, all the hype with this, I'm sorry, but I don't have oily skin. I guess I have normal to combo, a little bit maybe on the dry, but I have other foundations that don't do that. The ones that don't is the new one by TirTir. That is better. The Haus Labs foundation. That's better. And the Maybelline Lumi matte. That doesn't do it. So these wear better than this. I'm sorry. I keep telling people, they're like, oh no, you know, you're crazy. No, this is not crazy. So what do I do? Do I just like, okay, accept it? Look at the nose. And I've already said it, and this is what it does. So I'm too old. So that means anybody over 50, 55, you can't use it, which is crazy because Natasha Denona is that age. So you would think she would make one that would be great with her skin. Maybe it does work with, maybe she doesn't have the smile lines that I have. Maybe not, but I think it looks horrible. I'm sorry, I do. I think it looks horrible. So I'm going to keep trying to use it and trying to use different primers. But like, if I have to, and same thing, the concealer, it's not that great. The TirTir one is better. That's the one I used today. The one from number 7 is better. And the one from Haus Labs is better. They're all better than the Natasha. So I don't understand. I guess they're getting them for free. PR, they're biased. But on me, mature skin, and I'm using the TirTir concealer today. See that? Do you see much creasing? There's less creasing there. See this? So that's just my opinion. I'm going to keep using the Natasha Denona foundation, but I don't know. I don't love it that much. And also the new one by Dolce&Gabbana. That one is better as well. It's a shame that you don't get the on it. It's a shame. I mean, I'm sure it's me. It's me. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, that wraps up today's look using the Gothic Romance palette. Now, I didn't have to go this like red and purple, but there's lots of creative ideas you can get by using this.